Alright, what's up, my friends? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we're here playing an interesting standard brew at the twilight of the format. And kind of cool. I played against this deck a few times on Saturday when I was practicing for the RPTQ. And I was like, what the hell is going on? You know, and I figured it was just some like weird homebrew. Then I played against it again, and I was like, alright, I played against it again, and I was like, alright, what's going on here? So I looked at the list. This list, 5-0 to league. I was thinking of making some changes to it because there are things I don't like about it, but I figured I would just play it straight up. This is a list of 5-0 at a league a few weeks ago, showing that there's a lot of life in the standard format. Definitely, since the Pro Tour, the format's really evened out. I think standard's actually great right now. There's a wide variety of decks across the entire spectrum. There's hyper aggro, mono red Flame of Keld, all the way to do nothing blue white control, everything in between. There's combo in the Bant Nexus deck, a little combo in the mono blue Psy deck, like just a full format. Each top 8 for the last few tournaments has been like, 6 different decks. It's been great after about a year and a half, 2 years of really bad standard. So, and there's still new innovations coming out, which is cool. Obviously, we have a huge rotation on the horizon. Return to Ravnica is coming out, which I'm sure is exciting. A lot of these cards rotate. But we got a few weeks left, and this deck's pretty sweet, so we're going to try it out. This is basically a green-black kind of rock deck, based around the card Vine Mare, and it's hexproof-ness, making it a very big bogle. And what do you put on a bogle? How about a pretty sweet aura? Cartouche of Ambition, limited all-star. Hasn't seen a ton of play in Constructed. It saw a little play in the 4-color energy decks back in the day. Something to put on Bristling Hydra against mono red, but putting this card onto your Vine Mare is pretty good. It's build your own hexproof Baneslayer Angel, and that ain't bad. So that's pretty cool. And we're going even further down the cartouche rabbit hole with Trial of Ambition, which is basically a cruel edict, but when you play a cartouche, it bounces back to your hand. Pretty cool, right? And we got Carnage Tyrant in there as our bigger Vine Mare. No mana ramp at all, which is interesting. No Servant of the Conduit, Llanowar Elves, etc. Jadelight Ranger kind of fills that role a little bit. We got Thorn Lieutenant. This card's really, really good. Real sleeper from M19. Then we have a pretty large kill spell package of Fatal Push and Vraska Contempt. And one of the big things in this deck, honestly, is Hashep Oasis. This card's really, really good in this deck. Pumping your Carnage Tyrant or Vine Mare and forcing some blocks is a pretty awesome synergy. So doing that, Sideboard's got a bunch of anti-control cards for Duress. The nice Duress too. If this is not the Duress art you use, you're a heathen. 4 Glint-Sleeve Siphoner, Terror for blue-white control and Bant Nexus. Then another Cartouche, some Doomfalls, some Vivien Reid. A lot of stuff in the Sideboard for control, because obviously our game 1's a little weird. We have 18 removal spells that are dead. So deck seems sweet. Let's jump in and battle. I think I was actually in a league, and we're just gonna drop in that league because screw it. All right, our new sub is Brett from Buffalo, New York. Plays a teenager in the 90s during Ice Age. Quit until Theros. Favorite deck is my Sultai deck. Sweet. Puppy Bruiser. Bruiser works. We're 1-1 or O2 here. Great, fantastic. Showing off my O2 league before we drop from it. Good way to start the stream. Let's go. Horse Bogles. I'll go over what I would change at the end of the league. Let's play the deck first, I'm a proponent of the theory that if you're going to play someone else's deck that did well in a tournament, the first time you play it, you should just play the exact list. You shouldn't change any cards because you should at least get a feel for what they were doing, because they obviously worked on the deck and succeeded with it. So change cards after you've played it a little bit. No one wants to play with me? Our next league after this is going to be a donation bonus league. Soulflayer Surprise in Modern. Which sounds pretty fun. So get ready for that. I mean, Rhonas was one of the cards I didn't like in this deck. And I drawn both of them. So pretty awkward. We're on the draw with an Edict and I mean, we're going to keep, but I'm not really thrilled about it. Like, Rhonas just seemed really out of place. We don't have a ton of cards to turn it on. You can't play Rhonas and have it not be a creature. Like, at least the turn after. This is Bant Nexus. Yeah, we are probably stone dead in game one. We just have no... I don't know why they're doing this, but we just have no no way to interact. We just have like 14 removal spells and no stuff, so they basically need to get really, really unlucky to lose this game one here. Hey, it could happen. It's not a bad draw. 2 lands. Alright, well, I did want to draw lands. Maybe not 2 of them, but yeah, if you missed the early part of the stream, I talked about my RPTQ yesterday. I won a resounding 0-2. Came in dead last, probably. And then I left the tournament site with Nicole and John, and we went out and... I'm just going to give them the Nissa. I don't think that Nissa really matters. I went out and enjoyed Boston for a bit. Then went to Mohegan Sun. Not a particularly good tournament. I played Mono Red. Pretty happy with the list. I mean, you know, magic happens sometimes. I think I played pretty well, honestly. But what are you going to do? I am now out of RPTQ purgatory. I've played in 6 RPTQs in my life, and I think I've played in 3 PPTQs. Hinterland Harbor comes in tapped. No, they have a Scatter Grove. All right. I've played a few like 2 or 3 PPTQs. I won one. Went to the RPTQ, and then I top 8'd, but lost in top 8, which means you requalify for the RPTQ, but you don't actually qualify for the Pro Tour. You have top 4 to qualify for the Pro Tour. So I think we're going to concede and go to the next game after this turn if they have a fog. And then went to the next RPTQ, top 8'd, lost. Queue for the next RPTQ. Went to the next RPTQ. I won, so I played the Pro Tour, but it also requalified me. Played the next RPTQ, 0-2'd, so now I was off the RPTQ train. Then I played with Frank Scarron and Andrew Jessup for the team RPTQ. Top 4'd that, but top 2 qualify, so I lost back, requalified for an RPTQ, and then I just played this one in 0-2'd. So I'm finally out of purgatory again. I don't know when I'll play my next RPTQ because I never play PPTQs. So, all right, we're just going to go to the next game here. We're going to be playing for the next 10 minutes, and we have no chance to win. So, played Mono Red. Was happy with my list. I think I played well. I mean, sometimes you just lose. You know, I don't really got much more than that for y'all, unfortunately. All right, so taking out the 4 pushes, the 4 trials, the cartouches and the Rhonas. I got all the Rhonases. I don't think Bestiary is very good in this deck. Let's cut. Because a Contempt. I think 3 Contempt is fine for like Teferi and stuff. This works for me. What's up, Liars? Sweet. Yeah, they aired my flashback during the SCG Tour coverage of Baltimore this weekend, which is pretty cool. Sounds fun. Yeah, stinks. Whatever. Is what it is. Suppose going 0-2 and leaving is a lot better than like losing in top, playing for top 8. Anticipate, negate, Supreme Will, Nissa, land. 2 tap lands. These cards are pretty bad. I'm just gonna take the Anticipate. That's also so bad. I'll take Supreme Will. Pretty awful hand here. How's everyone doing this fine morning? Anyone play any cool tournaments this weekend? Is anyone in Baltimore? Anyone playing their RPTQ? They drew a irrigated farmland. That turns over lands on. All right. I don't know why they keep main phasing Anticipate, but what are you gonna do? You know? What do I think the best 3 standard decks are at the moment? It's pretty up in the air, honestly. The format's shifting pretty aggressively. You know, like blue-white was really good because everyone was playing mono-green and black-red. Then Nexus got good. Then the control decks got good. So black cards became more in vogue. Cards like, you know, Duress, Glint-Sleeve Siphoner, Bloodfast, which are all good against blue-white. Honestly, not really sure. Another Anticipate? Sure. Guess Nissa goes to 5. That doesn't really matter, though. It just doesn't do anything. I don't really care about Negate. Little F6 value? I mean, like, knowing what your opponent does on their turn to affect your card selection is pretty important, honestly. So it's surprising. Liars, what? Green, black, Eldrazi 9-ball? That's an interesting deck. Huh. Interesting. Alright, yes, they have Negate. We're just going to play a creature. Once we actually have interaction, this matchup is like palpable. In game 1, we're just literally a pile of creatures. I can't do anything. They cycled the Scattered Groves. Is this a good deck? It's literally our first game, so we're working on it. Once at 8, we know they have Negate in their hands. We're not going to play the Bestiary. Definitely not the matchup we're set up for in Turbo Fog here, but Teferi. All right. Thanks, Rhino. I appreciate that. Yeah, the flashback was great. Sarcity did a very, very good job on it. It was very enjoyable to do. They have Negate, Nissa, land, or card in hand. Resolving Vivien's pretty nice. I think we attack Teferi here. They could definitely just, like, start going off at 2 life, basically, so it's pretty sick if they have a fog here. We could, like, definitely lose. Alright. They still have the gates. We still can't cast any of our spells, but, I mean, we're obviously in pretty good shape here. They play Nissa. I don't think we care at all. I think we're just gonna sit and play. It's not a big deal. Could Contempt it, but I don't see a reason to. It doesn't actually affect anything in any way. And we draw a land, they're dead. Yes. Doomfall. Vine Mare. Alright, we did not draw a land. Their scry was bottom. Negate island, island. Alright, so... all subs, we have a private Discord chat server, information's in chat. All you have to do is link your Twitch and your Discord. You can hop on and hang out. It's the best place to ask me questions about Magic, chat with fellow subs about decks, and do all sorts of fun stuff. Alright, it's a pretty easy game there. We just drew some creatures and some Duresses. That's basically what we're trying to do. Nicole's mother got me a gift. It's a small novelty drum set. And first I was like, I don't like junk. But then I was like, you know what? This might be fun, actually. You know, when our Storm opponent is going off on us, I could do like a drum solo on stream. So, I'm going to set that one up. Should be fun. If you're excited for a drum solo, let me know in chat. Sand's pretty bad. Cards like Lifecrafter, Bestiary, and Vivien Reid are fine in this matchup, but they're much better against like actual control decks that kill your creatures. We normally have a clock or lands. I'm gonna mulligan here. This is a lot better because we have a Siphoner. Doomfall is probably too important to bottom. How do I feel about Shaper's Sanctuary in this deck? That could play. I mean, like, obviously our best creature is Hexproof, so I can't target it. Not sure. I do think the card is very, very good, but... just loves the main phase and anticipates. It's like a ponder. It just costs 2. Alright, Siphoner's obviously our ideal 2-drop here. Nothing. Okay. That's a good draw. Alright, I think we're going to play Bestiary. I don't think we need to Doomfall yet. Next turn we can decide if we're going to Doomfall or play Vine Mare. Obviously want to snag it to Ferry if we can. Walking Ballista on 2. Okay. Can bottom that. Walking Ballista on 2 is kind of a tilt. So we're going to Vine Mare. Oh, there's no Aether Hub, no. What should you play in the Moto RPTQ? I honestly have no idea. I really don't. Alright, so we can like Teferi, Doomfall their creature, attack Teferi. Teferi is so good. I'm going to bottom this, or just draw land. I think red-black is very safe. There's definitely not a clear, like, best deck in Standard right now, so... they have a Foggy, we're probably just dead. Yeah, I mean... how well does Turbo Fog survive rotation? One of the Fogs goes... Gift of Paradise goes... a good amount of the cards go, but there's a reasonable amount of it left, though. A lot of cards rotating. You know, I think there's 4 sets rotating, which is a lot. So, let's see if they have a Nexus here. Which would really suck. Obviously they do. Why wouldn't they have a Nexus here? Like, what a terribly designed Magic card. Just like awful, awful design. Instant speed Time Walk is like interesting, but recurring looping Time Walks is just like not fun at all in any way. You know, I'll give us an M19 also. Okay. Just like really bad design. We're gonna top that. Drum solo time. Almost. I didn't unpack it yet. I can't even kill Teferi yet. They just have a fog anyway. They only have 3 cards in the bin, so I don't think we're necessarily pressed to Vivien Reid the Search for Escanta yet. I'm trying to play some stuff. Rotation is sometime soon. I mean, they don't really have rats in their deck, so whatever. Alright, no Nexus of Fate, please. End step, Cycle Haze of Pollen? Interesting. If you're excited for the drum solos, put a Mr. Destructoid in chat. Yeah, we're probably super dead here. I mean, they have 1 fog, they ultimate Teferi. He's draw a million cards here. It's cool, but Duress. Okay. We found our Duress. They can just fog in response, obviously, but they have 3 lands in hand. So, what's this card do? Vivien Reid. Plus is to basically draw a card, -3 disenchant or kill a flyer. Emblem is +2/+2. Alright, whatever. Emblem's basically worthless. Yeah, I mean, we'll kill Search and just pray they can't somehow find more stuff. They can't actually exile my Vine Mare, so that's kind of cool. They have Bliss Under Karn. They do. Actually, they do. Still attack for energy. That is true. Yeah, I should have attacked. My despair of knowing we're probably going to lose made me not attack. They also just have Ballista, and they should have killed them anyways. It doesn't really matter. But yes, I should have obviously attacked to get energy. They just plus Teferi. Wow. Alright. Basic swamps are for Mirage. Anticipate. Interesting. We're still playing Magic here. Would have left. Oh my God! Never mind. They have the thingy. All right. I don't want to play anymore. I'm done. I'm done. Never gonna see that turn anyway. So, fun start. Yeah, I mean, game 1 we actually just can't beat the Nexus deck in a million years. Game 2 we have Siphoners and Duresses, but I mean they beat us. So what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? No drum set yet. We're not opening that bad boy up yet. You folks tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're playing this pretty interesting Horse Bogle deck. I played against a few times on Saturday, and I was like, what the hell is this? So I posted a list. This deck has 5 out of a few leagues on Magic Online based around Vine Mare, Cartouche of Ambition, Trial of Ambition. And they say innovation's dead in Standard, you know? I would say Turbo Fog feels like our worst matchup, but what are you going to do? And yes, Nexus is a very, very miserable deck. Just atrocious design by Wizards. I don't think the deck's overpowered. I just think the deck is completely miserable. All right, well, once again, we have another Irrigated Farmland deck here, which our main deck is really, really bad against. I guess Carnage Tyrant is actually very good in this matchup if they're actually Esper, like blue-black splashing white. It looks like they might have white cards. Like if they have white cards in their deck, then our deck is really bad. Alright, we're going to play another Thorn Lieutenant because Jadelight Ranger is kind of important. And I'm not going to cast any other counter spells. We'll cast it on turn 4 on their Glimmer turn. Yeah, Esper is very soft to Carnage Tyrant. If they have white spells, Carnage Tyrant is terrible. So, sweet. Actual factual swamp gives me a little bit of hope. Alright, sweet. I mean, if we're resolving stuff and have Carney T lined up, I'm not feeling too bad. Verdurous Gearhulk. I could buy a Verdurous Gearhulk next turn. It's better than an average draw. It's a 5-drop on turn 5. Right, I think this is likely Esper control, which is just blue-black control splashing for Teferi. Search for Escanta. Alright, well. Here's a big doofer. Alright. We're going to put most of the counters on Jadelight Ranger because it doesn't die to Fatal Push. Then we'll do like, I also want to make Gearhulk. Actually, I guess I want to make sure my creatures are big enough to attack through Gearhulk. So maybe we'll go 2 on Jadelight, 2 on Verdurous Gearhulk. Not that they have anything good to flash back yet, but they could flip something. I think that, yeah, I don't think we're necessarily need to push damage through here. I want to have better attack next turn. So I'm going to go 2-2. So we're missing out on like a point or two here, but so they had the push, perfect, great. So it makes our play look genius. So now we have 2 threats capable of attacking through a Gearhulk. We have Carney T lined up. All right, this looks pretty. Now they could have Settle on their deck. They probably don't. They're probably just, you know, straight blue-black. If they have Settle, we probably just can't win either way. I guess we can just fire in with like 1 creature. But firing in with 1 creature is really bad against Contempt. We're just going to attack with everything. I think they're just a blue-black deck that drew a lot of white lands randomly. Alright, so how do you like me some Carney T's? Yeah, we played Esper on Saturday practicing for the tournament and played against this Carnage Tyrant deck. It was just like, cool. They mill Glimmer of Genius. Looks like I got this Oasis to pump our Carney T. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Winning that game 1 is huge too, because now I can board out all of this garbage and bring in real cards. Like 4 Duress, 4 Siphoner, Doomfall, Bestiary, Cut a Contempt. I guess Vivien's fine. I really hate Rhonas. I think Rhonas is atrociously bad in this deck. I can't believe Rhonas is in this deck. This works for me. They're not playing Fumigate. They're just blue-black splashing white, most likely. Yeah, like Rhonas just seems like I can't fathom why this card's in this deck. We have almost nothing that actually turns it on. Like, you can give your Vine Mare trample, but that's not a good use of 3 mana. You know, like this card is just atrocious. I think this deck should like play at least Servant of the Conduit, if not Llanowar Elves also. I would definitely play this deck differently, but they play Chromium. They might have 1 in their sideboard. I hate that card too. That card's the lamest. I really hate the like, here's my control Mirror Breaker. Here's your card that can't be countered. All right. Cool. Cool. All right, cool. 6 land, no land, no land. All right, keep. All right, bottom. Servant probably puts hubs in the deck also, which makes your bestiaries better. I mean, we're probably super dead this game. I think our best chance to win is just to hope they don't have a counterspell for this, and then just ride it. They appear to have a counterspell for it. All right, well. Yeah, I mean, Rhonas obviously seems there to pump the Vine Mare trample, but that's just atrociously bad. You can't play Rhonas have it not be a creature, you know? Sure. Well, we all get to 4, and we've cast 2 spells. They both got countered. And we have 6 lands. I think we're probably going to lose this game. Scarab God. I mean, we draw Carnage T next turn, we have a chance to win. Search for rescue. Carnage T. Yeah. Alright. I mean. Carnage T. Blooming Marsh. My favorite format is a variety of formats. I like to play different formats. I don't want to play the same format over and over and over and over again. Each has its pluses and minuses. I think Standard's great, but the games do go pretty long sometimes. I like Modern's fun, but you know, you get Modern sometimes and like just play against Tron and Storm or whatever a bunch of times, and you kind of just go ugh. So it's good to have a break from Modern sometimes. Legacy, same thing. I just like different formats. Let's think it'd be 4. All right. What's up, Neil? If you folks just tuning in, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going, y'all? So we're not going to show this. We're just going to concede. We're not going to beat this Escanto. There's no reason to show them we board Siphoner in. So, obviously, I'm all going to 4 that game. What are you going to do? Yeah. Definitely think I would build this deck significantly differently than this list is. Again, this is a 5-0 list. Deck's been floating around on Magic Online a little bit. Vine Mare deck. I think Standard is great. I'm very sad there's so little Standard, especially on the SCG Tour. Really miss playing Standard Opens, and I think Standard is awesome. I can't wait for it to come back. And again, I think Standard is great right now. I think people are super PTSD'd on Standard because it's been so bad for a year and a half. I think Standard is fantastic right now. Fatal Push, Search, Gearhulk, Vizier, 2 tap lands. Wow. Sure. Punch right at the bottom, too. Yeah, I would definitely play 4 Servants, 4 Aether Hubs. Neo, when is the SCG Tour announcement for next season coming out? I feel like I should know these things, but my favorite deck archetype? I mean, I obviously prefer playing control decks. That's where I feel most comfortable, but I'll play anything. I think I have a pretty wide range. You know, I've done well in tournaments playing basically every deck style. I won a Players' Championship with Ramp. I've obviously done well with Control. Done well with Goblins. I won a tournament with a Band Company deck, which is like a mid-range deck. I top 8 an Invitational playing Storm in Legacy. I've played basically every deck type, I think. They have Gearhulk, Vizier, Search. They didn't play Search, which is a little telling. I did a pretty interesting poll on Saturday. I was streaming up against the Open, playing Standard. I had like 200 viewers with no microphone. I was just practicing, and I was surprised. And I asked everyone what they felt. I'm reading the rest here. I guess we're going to Duress. I asked everyone if they preferred watching single opens or team opens. They have Essence Scatter. They have Search. It's funny because I almost think I don't even want to cast the Gearhulk next turn because they're just going to Vizier it and make an 8/8. I guess the Menace guy still gets there. All right, I'll take Essence Scatter, I guess. I don't think Search matters that much. So I did a poll just asking everyone what do they prefer watching, team events or single events. I'm gonna do it again here. Poll time. Even if you lurk, if you don't talk in chat, usually I still want to hear your opinion. Please just type an answer to this. Poll time. What do you prefer to watch on coverage? Team events or single events? Just type in team or single. This is what you prefer to watch. What do you prefer to watch on coverage? A team event or a single event? Type in team or single. New sub is King David Eats Waffles. King David, what's your name? Where are you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where are you from? Puppy name, please. Once again, we're doing some market research here. What do you prefer to watch in team events? Do you prefer to, in coverage, do you prefer to watch single events or team events? I mean, we haven't actually drawn any spells, which is bad. We're shoving all in here because, frankly, I kind of have to. And they are going to copy this, and we have menace creatures, so. What do you prefer to watch? Team events or single events? Even if you lurk and you don't usually talk, pop in there and give an answer. Team or single in chat. They drew Vraska Contempt? Okay. Well, I think we're dead then. Because now they can just copy Gearhulk. I mean, this is obviously stupid. We've drawn 4 spells and 10 lands. Which is pretty annoying, but... Alright, so the vote ended up being 65 votes for I prefer to watch team events, 21 votes for I prefer to watch team events. So about 3-1. The vote I did on Saturday was actual factual 24-0 in favor of single events. Duress, great. Well, they have 1 card and it's Vizier, so we've actually just drawn all ends. So I guess we're basically dead. It's pretty fun. Fourth, still 3. Oh, whatever. Okay, poll time. Another question. More market research. Poll time. What? Oh, they shoot Teferi up the top? That's cool. What do you prefer to play in? Single or team events? Poll 80. New question. What do you prefer to play in? Team events or single events? What do you prefer to play in? Yeah, I mean, this is obviously a stupid game. We drew a Siphoner, a Gearhulk, 3 Duresses, and 10 lands. So we are dead. What do you prefer to play in? Team events or single events? Type in team or type in single in chat. Don't be shy. Even if you're a lurker, you never typed in chat once in your entire life. Get in there, all right?
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
We got a resub to Unsilent Ninja. Thank you, my friend. Only thing better than a new sub is a returning sub. Thank you. I appreciate that. Once again, what do you prefer? Team events or single events? Cast your vote in chat. If you're watching on YouTube, don't be shy. Chime in the comments as well. Just, say if you like team events better or single events better to watch or play, and explain why. That's the most important part. Does Moto have a team event? No. All right, so the vote here was 51 single, 16 team. I agree. I am so fatigued on team events. It's actually unbelievable. Let me write these numbers down. What was it? It's 51 to 16 on play. What was it, like 64 to like 21 or something on watch? Something like that. I'm gonna talk to Cedric a little bit about some of this stuff. Do a little market research for Cedric and StarCityGames.com. It was 65 to 21. Okay, that was close. Trying to win a match here. I think beating Bant Nexus was almost impossible, and I think that we just drew really badly against that control deck. So let's try and win. This hand is not great, but we do have Contempt. Cartouche and Vine Mare. We're gonna keep. Yes, I think team events are fun once in a while. I think if you had like 2 team events a year, one like every quarter. I think that would be cool. I'm sorry, every half year, because team events are really fun, but the problem is that Scroungers, sure. When you have them every week, it's so hard to plan for and schedule, and Magic players are so fickle and hard to get together, and the scheduling becomes a nightmare. But if you have one every 6 months, and it's like, oh, there's a team event in 2 months, let's do it. It's like a fun special thing. So. Gustafer Walken, I could not agree with you more. Gustafer Walken says, I don't enjoy feeling like I got carried in a team event when I do poorly. I don't enjoy feeling like there was nothing I can do when I win the round, but my teammates lose. Couldn't agree more. I want to be responsible for my own, god damn it, my own fate. I don't like letting my friends down. I don't like winning and my friends losing, Alright, so we didn't draw a land. We can't cast any creatures. We drew an Edict, and they have a Pia in play. So I guess we do. The thing is, we do the Edict, they just sack the Thopter. We would like to go Vine Mare into Cartouche. Whatever. Just get it back anyway. If there was a way to have 3 cameras so you could pick which match you want to watch, that's impossible. You can't have 6 commentators, you know? Yeah, I don't think we're drawing particularly well. I think the deck is also constructed poorly, but... we did it!
Wise man say, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Alright, Waffles is David from Alabama. Playing in Steros. Favorite card is Brea, Ethereum Shaper. Favorite deck is Jeskai Control. Puppy name is Sammy. Respect to Sammy. I miss you, bud. I actually had a dream that we were getting a really fat gerbil for Burnsy to be friends with. Right, Burnsy? Burnsy, where are you? Why are you hiding? Don't hide in that corner. Your sleeping corner's over here. Come on. Everyone wants to see you. They love you. Karn? Karn? I mean, I can't not block, or we're going to lose. So if they have Chain Whirler, they have Chain Whirler. All right, they have Spray, and they have Chain Whirler. They can keep the Spray. All right, so land. I wanted a land there. We could have like land and edicted. I mean, Cartouche is really good. So I mean, I agree with deck design is flawed. I mean, this is actually fine. We just like Cartouche here, slam for 6 and game 6, and then we play Gearhulk on the Vine Mare, and the game just ends basically. I would like to shrink. Doesn't really matter, honestly. So, kill Pia, gain 6. And now, like, once they have Doomfall, as long as we draw a land. I mean, if we draw a land, we get to fire up. I think that I don't think we need to contempt the Karn. I don't really care about Karn. I just want to Gearhulk onto my Vine Mare and make it into a monstrous 10-power lifelinker they can't kill. So they're leaving back the first strikers here? Yeah, we should just draw a land. Just give me a land. Guy didn't specify. That's still fine. We still have Contempt, so it's not a big deal. Attack Karn. Played mono red in the RPTQ. Did badly, I think. Yeah, still not a bad turn for us. His matchup seems pretty good, so. Sirik says, taking my kid to his first GP this week in Richmond, and my first since Mirage. Any tips? How old is your kid? And what are they playing? Alright, so just mono red. I think our deck is pretty well suited for mono red in our main deck. We're bringing a Cartouche. Probably cut like Rhonas, because Rhonas is unbelievably bad. And yeah, we could rock this. Thanks for following. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button, of course. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Don't forget also to follow me on the old Twitter sphere at JimDavisMTG. And follow me for fun things like this blinking tilt thing. And the sharpshooter. Follow me on Twitter at JimDavisMTG. And rest in peace, Sammy. I miss you, bud. I haven't thought about post rotation. Yeah, I definitely agree with this. This deck is built to beat like red decks and mid range decks. Not capable of beating Fog. I think Esper Control isn't that bad of a matchup, but we just mulligan to 4. So yes, all we do that game is cast a horse and a Cartouche. That's all you need to do, you know. But again, I think this deck is not consistent enough. I think we need some mana acceleration. Like if we were just playing Llanowar Elves and Servant of the Conduit instead of Rhonas and Jadelight Ranger and stuff. You know, like probably be better. Yeah, beating blue white control and beating fog seem extremely difficult. Beating everything else seems very reasonable. Yeah, Rhonas is awful. Have I tried not mulliganing to 4? I gotta work on that one. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're keeping. This card's really good against mono red, so. Autumn, congrats on your Nationals win too. That's awesome. Going back to back is sweet. All right, Rejuve land, we're good. We are good. What's up, Hayden? Well, you kind of need the 26 lands because we're just playing 6 drops and no exactly, and no acceleration. So, Thorny Thornster. Adventurous Impulse seems interesting. Doesn't find you all your pieces though, you know. All right, well they have the fix here, a braid into Chain Whirler. Sweet. I'm really happy that when people talk about the new Ravnica set, they just say RTR, TR, TR, and then every time they just add more TRs. Just RTR, TR, 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 TR. Fatal Push. I'm gonna bin this. I don't think we really. I just kind of want lands. Cartouche. We'll keep that one on top. Cartouche. Yeah, I like graveyard stuff. It's fun. Yeah. Okay. Who's looking forward to RTR, TR, 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 to return to Ravnica? A braid on, sure. This is totally fine. We don't really mind them just killing our bad creatures that are just trying to bridge the gap to our good creatures. Although if they have a Doomfall here, that kind of sucks. Yeah, they definitely have Doomfall. They tap their lands way too fast to not have Doomfall. Alright. Well, we're buying time to build up to Carney T here, so this is we're making land drops, which is important. So we get to Carney T and Cartouche, another Cartouche. I think we bin this one. I don't think we need more than one. And we get a land. All right, that's fine. We need one of the lands. So do I think they'll reprint Shocklands? I'm thinking like 60-40 yes. That's where I'm at right now. Alright, well, I think we're in great shape now. I'm definitely unsure. I think that it's like it's just like free set equity or whatever. Like, you know, they print Shocklands, everyone goes nuts, they sell 1 million packs, cool. You know, don't have another Doomfall, please. That would suck. So, I think that Magic's been in a little bit of a rough spot in the last year or two. So it's just like a really easy way to just like, yeah, let's get more money and get everyone back into Magic. We did it! Carney T. So I think that, I feel like it might be better to do something new. But I think that given the current like state of Magic, things have been a little rough. It's just like a real easy way to just like, woo, get the ball rolling again. What's up, Burnsy? Burnsy. What's up, bud? Everyone's hi to Burnsy. Burnsy. They love you, Burnsy. All right, so we're 1-2 at this deck. Again, we got smashed by Fog. Lost to Esper. I think his deck is built pretty poorly, but the idea is pretty cool, honestly. I mean, just Cartouche on Vine Mare is just pretty dope. I think his card's so good, too. I've been riding the Vine Mare horse since day one. Pretty impressed with this card, regardless. Does everyone want them to reprint shocks? Like, is there anyone out there who doesn't want them to reprint shocks? Good question. That's another poll. We're doing market research today. Do you want them to reprint shocks in RTR? Poll 60, yes. Real simple question. Do you want them to reprint shocks in the next Ravnica set? Yes or no? God, Rhonas is so bad. Oh my god. Rhonas is atrocious. Do you want them to reprint shocks in RTR? Yes or no in chat? Do I want to draw land? Yes. Gotta draw land.
Give me sugar and water.
Team Mercia, I agree with that. Oh, there's the Braid. And we didn't draw a land, we drew a 6-drop. Great. 57 yeses and 4 nos. So my point stands that the people have been a little unhappy in the last year or two. Give the people what they want. Sugar with Water is from Men in Black, a classic movie with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones about the Men in Black agency that protects the Earth from aliens and stuff. Here come the Men in Black, Galaxy Defenders. All right, yeah, we're obviously just dead here. This is really fun. You having fun? I'm having fun. We have drawn pretty badly. I think it's is pretty poorly constructed, but we have drawn like absolute garbage too. So yeah, Men in Black's like great, like real fun movie. Oh my god. All right, well, we are dead, so. Do a poll if people want new art on the shock land reprint. Hey, we drew a land, yay. Poll time. Do you want new art on the reprinted shock lands? Poll. Do you want new art on the reprinted shock lands? Yes or no? Cast your vote in chat. New sub, Max, my friend. What's your name? Where are you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where are you from? Up your name, please. I agree with new art. I think that putting new art on reprints, I don't like new art. I actually hate new art. I always like to use the old art, but I think it does help retain the value of the older version of the card. So it's the best of both worlds. You know, people's older cards don't lose value, but the new cards are cheaper. So the good guys dressed in black. Remember that. Doing just something make contact. Something MIB. What you think you saw, you did not see. New art. All right. Alright, so that game sucked. We didn't play any lands, obviously. Cartouche's coming in. Taking out a terrible Rhonas. It's the MIB. I'd play the song if it wasn't a YouTube video, but then I'll get hit with copyright infringement. And Will Smith's lawyers will come after me, and I'll find myself at the bottom of a river. You'll never hear from me again. So we're not going to do that. Doomfall's pretty mopey. Like, they have like P and Kieran Delar and like crappy guys like Skullscar Mage. Like, I don't think you need that card. Well, we drew our horse, so I think we're actually in great shape this game now. As long as we draw a single land in our next 3 turns, we just go Vine Mare into Cartouche. Obviously, they could have Doomfall, but I agree. Llanowar Elf is definitely on plan. I think Servant of the Conduit also good. We're definitely trying to go to 4 mana as soon as possible. Llanowar Elf obviously vulnerable to Chain Whirler, but speaking of the devil, Fatal Bush. No Doomfall, please. I think we did it. I think we did it. Rekindling Phoenix. Okay. Blackland. Trial of Ambition. Huh. So... I guess we could cartouche it and just attack. And bounce Trial. This deck is so mana hungry. Oh, I didn't update the deck list. I'm sorry. I'll do that for you. Alright. I mean, this doesn't feel great, but... Good job, 305. Here come the men in black. Alright, so we end up with a good attack here. They probably just block, which is fine. We get to gain some life. Get this life gain train rolling. Hopefully we draw a black source so we can start casting trials and pushes. Nah, I'm not going to Richmond. I've been traveling every weekend for the last while. And I have a really busy month or two. So this is, I have 2 weeks off here. I'm just gonna enjoy with my time off. I also probably play goblins, and I don't know if I can actually I don't know if goblins is good or not, so I can't really I don't trust that I'm gonna drive 8 hours to a Grand Prix to play goblins. All right, so this sucks. We just can't draw any lands. If we trial, they just sack the Phoenix. And we just leave a push, I guess. Yeah, this is kind of a tilt, but alright. And Sir 305, you're now a sub, thanks to Eddie. What's your name? Where you from? How long you playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? Puppy name, please. So yeah, I'll be going to basically every SCG tour stop for the rest of the year. This is actually pretty cool. So we get to push. Do I want to keep push for Phoenix actually? So I can hit the token. Maybe I do actually. Yeah, I think that's. So I can trial. They sack Phoenix and I just push it. I guess if I draw a black, I can just Contempt it anyway. Yeah, actually no, we're gonna push here. This is not a donation deck, it's just a cool deck that I saw. We're doing a donation bonus league after this. We're playing Soulflayer Surprise in Modern. And then tomorrow I'm going to do probably a 12-hour stream, and maybe also a 12-hour stream on Wednesday. I have a lot of donation bonus league decks to do. So we're going to get all those done. And now we have a Verdurous Gearhulk. Bang. About to make a big horsey. 4, 7. This is 8. Perfect. What's up, mister? Why don't you just show the streaming class? Eh? It's a good idea, right? Ballista seems way too mana intensive for this deck. Oscar from Utah. playing Magic for 2 years. Awesome. Relatively new player. Favorite card is Defense of the Foremost. I love Modern Humans and Green-White Midrange. Awesome. Oscar, you're welcome, my friend. God damn it. We could just... I actually kind of like Oasising the Warrior and both attack Chandra. And if they make some chumps, we can trial them. They know we have trial, but... Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I'm sorry, wait. We're mana short of that. Never mind. Alright, yeah, let's attack Chandra with our Vine Mare. And then cast Trial. Just gain a solid 10 here. What do you teach, mister? I was reading Shakespeare on stream last week. I like how we're even protected from Doomfall. I guess we're not because they can just Chandra minus the Elf Warrior, but... Hey! Bum bum boom. If they have an actual removal spell in their hand, this is devastating, but... We're at 35. We have Contempt in our hand. We can keep playing. What's up, Helvin? Playing Magic the Gathering online. The online version of Magic the Gathering. It ain't perfect, but Magic is great, so... So, we're just going to attack Chandra and let them block and then just Edict again. We're 1 and 2. Lost Turbofog, can never beat them. Lost to Esper because we mulliganed to 4. And we beat Red-Black. Rough start, but now we're kind of doing it, so... Hazoret the Fervent. Okay. Can't attack or block. Well. Carney T. Alright, we gotta deal with Chandra, obviously. Honestly, I don't think the emblem is good against us, right? Like, our big hexproof creatures. We're gonna attack. They'll probably discard a card, try and block, and then we'll just Contempt it. Well, still attack Chandra, though. It's just, you know, be real here. Glissa EDH just did not end up on YouTube because I was scared. I didn't record because I was scared of the matches not firing. I thought that... I feel like my opponent thinks they're very clever because they're playing a Disintegration to get down to 1 card so they can block with Hazoret, and Hazoret's indestructible. They could have just paid 3 and discarded a card to deal 2 to me. So sometimes you overthink stuff a little bit, you know? Chandra. It's not bad. Luckily, we got Carney T here to play. We're also at a solid 67 life. Yeah, Magic is great. Come back. I didn't record because I was concerned with the wait times in the league. The league only had 48 players in it, and I was concerned there'd be a long wait between matches, and that would be bad for YouTube. So, hi Burnsy. What's up, bud? So, I didn't bother recording it. Oh boy, Carney T. Who's having fun? I'm having a great time. I love going after Chandra too and not trying to kill them. It's just really fun. It's a slow trampling death. Just how about another Carney T? I feel a contestation coming. I think it's gonna be the straw that broke the camel's back here. Yeah, we played a full league and it actually went pretty quick. It was also unbelievably miserable. Anyone who plays 1v1 Commander is a true sadist because the format felt atrociously bad. Alright, yeah, cool. Can you do a pauper donation bonus league? You can do whatever you want. I'll play whatever you want as long as it's not like 60 islands. Yeah, I am not a Commander player. I hate multiplayer. I hated 1v1 Commander. I kind of hate this hand, but we do have Kill Spell, Horse Contempt. I'm going to keep. We're on the draw. We draw some lands. Land. I do kind of like the idea of Adventurer's Impulse in this deck as a way to, I don't know why I didn't push, but as a way to, that makes more sense, yeah. As a way to try and find our horses better. God damn it. Only 26 lands. Just throwing that out there. Just 26. You know, not like 21 or 22. When I was playing Mono Red in the RPTQ, I sure drew a lot of lands, so. Okay. Probably just suck up the 2-for-1 and take out this Phoenix. We're getting the Cartouche back anyway, so. Or the Trials back, I mean. Multiplayer is the worst. I don't begrudge you if you like multiplayer, but I just can't stand multiplayer. Another Phoenix land? No. Why would we ever draw land? And with Impulse, we're basically looking for lands or our big creatures, you know? If we can't cast the turn 1 reliably enough, we probably don't want it, but alright, I mean we gotta draw. Alright, we drew land finally. So try and Contempt Phoenix and they have a like a braid or something. It's just a disaster. They're gonna have Scrounger back. We get to Vine Mare. We don't have any good blocks with Vine Mare either. I don't think we can beat a Doomfall here. They also would have cast Doomfall on their turn most likely, so we're just gonna ship Vine Mare here and then just fire off Cartouche. We'll just block a Scrounger with our Thorn Lieutenant. Contempt Phoenix. Well, I mean, but I can't Cartouche a Thorn Lieutenant naked. They'll just kill it, you know. Alright, so they have 7 mana, 2 cards. And here comes a Canyon Slough. We draw a land, we can go Cartouche into Trial, which is cool. Ooh, boy, we slow them down here? They scared. Sweet. So we're not going to block here. I don't want to open ourselves to Doomfall. I think we're actually fine. I think we're going to Contempt. What is this? Chandra? Take 2. Alright, well, this opens up... oh my god, this card is so bad. Well, now we can just Contempt and attack Chandra. Which is fine. Yeah. I mean, if we knew we had a land and we were going to be able to cast Gearhulk next turn, we could just Cartouche. But yeah, this is fine. I think this is just a guaranteed life and kill Chandra and kill on the thing. Question here is, do we want to block with Thorn Lieutenant on our next turn or just go to 4? Because we're dead to some stuff. I'm just going to block. Soul Scar Mage. Okay. Like, we're mostly scared of Doomfall, but I think that if they have it, they have it. I would like to just block. New sub, Pantsman. Pantsman, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where are you from? Your puppy name, please. Welcome, my friend. Happy to have you. Alright. Yeah, we're rushing a Cartouche. Like, get both of our edicts back. It's attack for 1,000,000 lifelink. We've gotten our Voltron assembled. Pianalar. That is pretty good against both Cartouche and Trial, but that's okay. The Hayden, another new sub. The Hayden. Same questions, my friend. What's your name? Where you from? And so on. Questions are in chat. Everyone welcome our brand new subs with some love in chat. We're all friends here. Yeah, I'm just a double edict. Like, they can't really sack Thopter. They might sack Scrounger and then something else. Yeah, like, this is fine. So now they sack Soulscar Mage. So Pia can block and sacks, they don't gain life, but like then they can't get stuff in play. And I think we're just fine here. I think it's they can Scrounger, sure, it's fine too. I don't mind eating a Scrounger out of their graveyard. Nothing I say feels genuine. Wow. What's my pet? This is Burnsy. Hi Burnsy. I'm sorry I'm not genuine, Burnsy. My love for you as my pet and my mascot is not genuine, nor is anything else. So, he's laying down, but that wasn't genuine either. So, so they sack Soulscar Mage, we get to attack, they block, they sack, get back Scrounger, they can attack for 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not dead yet. We just lead back, actually. Yeah, we're just going to play Lance They Go. We attack, they just sack. And we just keep back on defense. Poor Burnsy. Yes, we're sad for Burnsy. Burnsy lost his brother. For those who don't know, Burnsy's brother, Sammy John's Gerbil, passed away a few days ago. And Burnsy's all alone now. So... Alright, take it back Scrounger. Still have this big, beefy lifelinker. We can't block the artifact creature because they can just pump it. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can get it for 7. This is fine. Alright. Hayden is Hayden from New Zealand. I want to go there. Very rare I can catch your stream with the time difference. Favorite card, Mantis Rider or Crackling Doom. Favorite deck is Modern Elves. Puppy name, Jeskai. Hayden, thanks, my friend. I appreciate it. Welcome. If we draw a land, we can actually Rhonas Trample. Nope. Why would we ever draw a land? Can't do that. Alright. I don't mind... Now that we have Gearhulk to block. Maybe I don't. They could have Disintegration. They could have some stuff here they could have for sure. I guess Rhonas can't be disintegrated and also blocks reasonably well. We could cast Jadelight looking for a land. I guess disintegration kills us anyway because they can just kill us in the air. This is kind of annoying that we're like not winning this game easily. I guess Rhonas is fine. Let's do. Let me do Jadelight. Try and find a land, then cast Rhonas, and then we'll probably just attack. I think Bestiary is a weird card. Land and then Trial on top. So we're gonna graveyard the Trial, and we're gonna attack and play Rhonas. Yes, Rhonas can give trample to the horse, but we don't have mana to do that. So we attack. They block a Thopter and sacrifice, so we don't gain life. Then we cast Rhonas, so we have a blocker, and we're still alive. So there's things we die to for sure, but nothing you say is sincere. That's so rude. What a rude thing to say to someone, you know? Jeez. I would think I'm very sincere. I would think that that's one of the most important things in my entire life. And I try as hard as I can to be as sincere and honest as I can be at all times. You know? Unreal. The nerve of these people. Suppose they have like, I don't know what they could have, but I think we're in good shape here. Obviously, if we untap, we just win. So, why did they pump the Thopter 3 times? 1, 2. Well, then they would kill the Vine Mare, but I would gain 7 life. So, you know, we're 1 and 2. Why does Rhonas have Death Touch? I don't know. No idea. It's a god. Alright. It's probably that stick he's holding. The stick of death. Oh, he's a snake. Duh. Avacyn the Purifier says, I met you in person, you seem sincere. Well, I'm pretty good at faking, so. Cut, targeting Rhonas, so they can ribbons for 3 and get him for 2. We're not dead yet. I don't know what's going on. Alright, yeah, let's crank it up. Raw. I guess they can block with Pia and then kill it. Might have been better just to give trample. Be safer, but is there a reason why I want to counter my Gearhulk? I want 1 counter on the Gearhulk. Let's play around Chandra or Glorybringer. Roar. Because if Rhonas attacks too, they have to block, but they can block and get back Scrounger, so it's not even like we're getting rid of an attacker. I mean, Steve, obviously the Baneslayer is just for like any fair matchup with creatures and stuff. A drum solo? I haven't opened the drum set yet. So they like gonna braid their own creature here. Alright, yeah, I mean, now they have 0 cards though, so they get back Scrounger and they still can't kill us. They have cut for a maximum of 6 and we're at 7. We have 2 huge blockers. We're not opening it yet. I gotta open it and try it out. Nicole's mom got me this. I'm gonna do drum solos when our opponents are storm comboing us. An unboxing stream? People love their unboxing streams, that's for sure. Watch me open these 45 booster packs. Burnsy lightsaber fighting? I don't know if I can convince Burnsy to get into a lightsaber fight, alright? Just saying. Wow, I wonder if we're going to block or not. Oh, we did. Opponent really wants this game. They're trying everything. Are they going to cut us for 6 and then concede? Sure. Our opponent really put their heart and soul into this game. I think Burnsy's just too scared of everything. Alright, we're at 1. Ah, we win. This deck does seem very good against red black. I kind of want to try this deck again, but with like fixed, honestly. No, Burnsy's just scared of everything. Right, Burnsy? Hi, Burnsy. They love you, Burnsy. Except for that one person who thinks that I'm insincere. They don't actually love you. They probably think you're insincere too. Yeah, I mean, if this Rhonas was like a servant of the conduit, I'd be stoked, but we're going to keep.
Wise man say, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
My first RPTQ in December. Any tips for preparing in advance? I mean, nothing beyond the ordinary, I guess, right? Like, oh, if they're going to make fun of me, they're probably going to make fun of Burnsy too. Burnsy is an extension of the stream. They have the old Nut Draw, Siphoner plus Hub, MBN. This should be a good matchup for us, though. I imagine our horses are pretty good here. Top card, Trial of Ambition. I'll top that. I prefer no Champion of Wits. If they have Champion, we'll have to reevaluate what we're going to do. But Burnsy's lazy. I think Burnsy's sad. I'll have Champion. Why wouldn't they? Let's draw a horse next turn. I can't really Contempt one of these. So we have to answer the Scarab God. We could. Like, Rhonas is so bad. Like, it is comical how bad this card is. Like, I play Rhonas. They kill my Jadelight Ranger. I've done nothing. You know, like, it's just unbelievably bad. Alright, we're going to attack. I guess we're just playing Rhonas. It kind of blows, but maybe we'll just draw a large creature. What's up, Jody? Poor Burnsy. Contempt the Rhonas. Thank God. I don't want that stinky Rhonas anyway. Up, we drew a land. Well, Carnage T is going to be good, so we have that going for us at least. Still going to hold this Contempt. I'm just going to play the Edict, whatever. We're playing Carnage T next turn. Glint-Sleeve Siphoner. Opponent's name is a Weird Alien. Yeah, obviously people stream snipe, but you know, cast down. Well, you did all that. How do you? If they have Doomfall in the deck, that would suck. I'm gonna play the Oasis. We had a scenario. I would like to hide it, but I had a scenario earlier where I drew an Ifnir Deadlands and I couldn't sack the Deadlands to the Oasis because I was sandbagging it. So. Carnage T, no Doomfall, please. No Doomfall, and we're golden. If there is Doomfall, we're dead. So, just a pretty wide range of things that could happen this game. Carnage T. Who put armor on this dinosaur? You know? Slam Scarab God? Sweet. Good deal. You dead. Bloodfast flips, it's fine. We have Oasis on Carnage T next turn.
How did you get here? We entered a contest. Yeah, we lost.
No Scarab God? Alright. I mean, they could sack Scarab God and gain 5. They're at 9. Yeah, they're just dead, right? Because they sack Scarab God and they don't take the trample kills them. What a combo. Just Oasis plus Carnage Tyrant. It's very simple. Just like land that pumps my big stupid hexproof creature. But it's actually just really, really good. Like, we're flooding pretty bad here, but whatever. Yeah. Giant growth hexproof creature. Combo. Ah, that's a good idea. Boy, I like that. Playing around field. Good thought. Good thought. We should have held the Oasis, I think. I was skewed on my previous thing. All right. So let's board in. I think we're going to want Doomfall as matchup. Cartouche does not seem particularly good. It does kill both Siphoner and the other one, the thingy with the thingy. I'm going to cut these pushes. We don't have too much removal. I like Trial because it's repeatable removal. I kind of like Siphoner. I really hate Rhonas. I think Rhonas is just complete garbage. I don't want that many Duresses. Bestiary seems okay. We don't have that many creatures in our deck, honestly. Like, if we had, like, Llanowar Elves and Servant of the Conduit in our deck, I'd be pretty cool with Bestiary, but without it, like, I think I'm in for Doomfall. I don't think I want Vivien Reid. Let's try this. Maybe we want some Duresses. We're on the draw. Let's cut a Cartouche. And maybe a Trial for 2 Duress. I like the... this is fine. Yeah, I like the Trials because they're repeatable. It's going to be a long game. No, Bloodfest is whatever. We're just going to kill our opponent. I don't think we're really concerned with Bloodfest. This hand is fine. We have our Horsey, and that's the most important card by a mile, so... For not to draw land, that's fine. Like, imagine casting Vine Mare. Now, hear me out. This is a little crazy. But imagine casting Vine Mare on turn 3 instead of turn 4. How's that sound? That sound good? Sounds good, right? I know it's like kind of a wild idea, but... Okay. I'm pretty happy we drew that, because I'm a little concerned with the card Essence Scatter on my Vine Mare. This gives us something else to do. It's fine by me. We're still soft to Doomfall, that's correct. We have Carnage T though, so... Champion of Wits. Alright. No, we're not playing Llanowar Elf or Servant of the Conduit. This is a list at 5-0 to League on Magic Online. I think the list is pretty bad, actually. I would like to make it better if possible. They discarded the Scarab God and Contempt. So do we rock... Maybe just rock the Vine Mare. If they have Doomfall, they have Doomfall. We have Carnage T, for later. If they Doomfall, we can go like land, Siphoner, or Cartouche and kill their champion. Ooh, that's pretty good. Good thing we have his Contempt. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely just going to Contempt the Scarab God. The question is, do we attack first? I don't think you're really... I think you're going to block no matter what. I don't think it really matters. Yeah. Pew! Take that. Yeah, I mean, obviously, but the thing is that, like, the deck's already really good. The deck is already very good against Chainwhirler decks. So I think that you can tolerate having a card that's bad against Chainwhirler when the rest of your deck is good against Chainwhirler. And then Llanowar Elf is insane against everything else. So, ooh boy. Verdurous Gearhulk. I'm kind of about that. I mean, they could have like Essence Scatter. They could have a lot of things here. Maybe we just attack the Liliana first. Just see what they do. Like we don't need to attack the Liliana for more than 5. So let's just play this and see what happens.
What the hell is that?
All right. Kind of feeling like they might have a counterspell of some kind here. We're not really using our mana very efficiently, though. If we just chill. They have 4 cards in hand. I'm just going to cast Siphoner. Like, they can also just kill Siphoner, but... Having Carnage T as a backup plan, like, they need to, like, do a lot to try and beat this Vine Mare. And... we just have Carnage T as a backup plan, so... there's no reason to play Cartouche yet, I don't think. Vine Mare is already good enough by itself. And I want to save this to just kill, like, a Siphoner or something. Alright. Now they could have Gearhulk, but they have almost nothing to get back. Now we're going to slam the thingy. Okay, that's fun. What's up, Tritty? Deck is interesting, not built properly. And I'm not going to go to Richmond, I don't think. Alright, they have the Doomfall. Which is fine. Because we got Carnage T, who's even better. Land, please. Untap land, please. Alright, whatever, it's fine. I'll allow it. Like, this deck seems like it just stomps any black mid-range deck and then red-black. Or even mono-red, you know? Alright, there's your Oasis. I should have not moved to combat that fast. Yeah, we can't do this. We're walking into a Gearhulk here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. We're just gonna not attack and cast Carnage Tyrant. A little awkward, but I think that's fine. Philip J. Fry. Shut up and give me your money. Philip J. Fry. What's your name? Commit? Sure. What's your name? Where you from? How long you playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important. What's your name? Where you from? Puppy name, please. Thanks, so I would appreciate that very, very much. Still on Gearhulk here. We draw our Carney T next turn. Okay. We're not going to Contempt the Gearhulk because I wanted to save Contempt for a possible Scarab God, which is a card we can actually lose to. We Cartouche. We would trade. They could bounce the Cartouche. Nah, there's a lot of things that can go wrong here. I'm just going to... Yeah, just play Siphoner. Pre-combat, see what they do. Can't Gearhulk Doomfall as a sorcery. Yeah, I'm not really in any rush here. This is fine. They have Gearhulk, they probably expose it now because they want to kill our Siphoner. Nope, alright. Like, we're drawing Carnage Tyrant next turn, so I'm not exactly in a rush to do anything, you know. They either are keeping up the ruse that they have Gearhulk and they don't, or they actually just have it, they're not casting it yet. Casting Memory. So this is actually, I think, great for us. We're going to Contempt this, and we're going to draw... We're going to draw 7 new cards, and they're hoping we're not going to draw Carnage Tyrant. But they're casting Memory. Yeah, exactly. They also F6'd and didn't make a land drop, I don't think. But now we get to Doomfall, play Vine Mare, Siphoner. Okay, we can't do everything, but let's Doomfall first. Their hand is Scarab God, Moment of Craving, Fatal Push. It's amusing as we don't actually have an answer to Scarab God, but there are no creatures in any graveyard. So we kind of don't care. I think we're actually going to take a Scarab God here. Both Push and Craving are very easy to play around. Alright. So, yeah, I'm going to slam Vine Mare. And kill them in 2 turns. Because, yeah. I have a donation bonus league to do. And then John and I are playing golf later today. So we'll see how much time we have. If I have time this stream, I will rebuild this deck and play a better version of it. Because I do think there is some serious potential here. This is kind of like when Vine Mare first came out, I tried to build a deck similar to this. Kind of like a black-green rock deck with Vine Mare, but I didn't really build it right. I think this deck has a lot better ideas, but I think that the execution is poor. So, yeah, we got a pump. Assuming they have nothing, you know? Blue-White Auras is pretty cool, but that deck has fallen behind the format pretty hard. Philip J. Fry is Brian from Tucson, Arizona. Started playing in elementary school back in the mid-90s around Exodus. Took a long break, started playing again during Origins. Favorite deck is any draft deck I 3-0 with. I like that. I'm surprised that answer has never been given before. Favorite card is Hatred. Puppy name Biscuit. Brian, thanks my friend. Alright, so they drew a Doomfall. Lucky them. And we have Carnage Tyrant. Lucky us. And the game is over. So... You were an assistant pro at Asterhurst CC. I don't know what that is. Should I know what that is? I mean, we're going to play at Sandy Ponds. It's a small little par 3 course near me. I grew up playing there. John's obviously 7, so it's perfect for him. And I mean, I don't play as much as I would like to. When I was a kid, I played all the time. I played a lot when I was a kid. I was pretty good. In the last few years, I've gotten to play like 3 times a year or something. So, and we're not going to play a 2-drop because they just have Fatal Push and Craving in their hand. So, Mono Blue Slitherblade is pretty bad. Green White Mythics might be good. All right, so we 3-2'd. We started off pretty bad. We were 0-2. We lost to the Turbo Fog deck, which seems almost unbeatable. And then we lost to Esper Control. We won a game 1, which seems a little hard, actually. And then we lost game 2 and 3. We like mulliganed to 4 game 2, and then flooded really bad in game 3. I think that matchup's fine. Deck seems cool. I want to work on this deck a little bit more. I really think that Rhonas is awful. I really think the deck needs mana acceleration. I think Vine Mare is great. Tyrant is great. I actually like Trio a lot with cartouches. There's something here. I don't think I like Jadelight Ranger either. I'd rather, like, we're playing Jadelight to try and, like, get lands to play our big stuff. Just play mana acceleration, you know? Yeah, Pants, yeah, for sure. I would love to play more golf. I'm looking forward to playing more golf. But, Sideboard seems good. I think that Black has a lot of really great tools in this format. And I think Green is, like, Carnage Tyrant and Vine Mare are kind of, like, filling in the holes a little bit, which I like a lot. This deck is cool. I want to work on it more. So I will do that probably. But Donation Bonus League is next. We're going to be playing this crazy Soul Flayer deck for Jilile. Yeah. Chromanticore. We're playing Chromanticore Modern. That's right. And Primal Dawn, all this stuff. So we're playing this deck next on stream. If you're watching on YouTube, you can look for that video elsewhere. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow. It's going to do it for this video. The stream will continue. The YouTube will not. So YouTube, make sure you follow the stream. I'll see you folks next time.